617, welcome back. If you're worried that your kid knows more about social media than you do, well, you're probably right. But there's a West Michigan youth pastor here who thinks he can help you out. Our Target 8 investigation into download dangers continues this morning. And right now we're joined by the director of the middle school ministry at Cornerstone Church in Caledonia, Chris McKenna. Thank you for coming in to talk about this. I appreciate your time here.
You're welcome.
Let's start off with why you're getting involved here. I mean, obviously this must be a problem that you see as a huge one. Otherwise you wouldn't spend your time doing this, right?
That's right. And I hear the same thing from parents all the time, that their kids know more about technology than they do. That they're tired of fighting the battles, and they don't have time to do all the research that it takes in order to understand the things that their kids are using today.
Those are the excuses.
Yeah.
You're here to kind of dispel some of those and help them get beyond them, right?
That's right.
How can we do that? If I have that kind of excuse that I don't have the time to look at all this stuff, my kids are doing this stuff outside of my eyesight.
Right.
You know, they have to have a phone in order to be able to contact me for emergency's sake. What do you tell them?
Well, the internet isn't evil, right? It's not going away, so we have to find ways to teach kids how to use it responsibly. So I've done a lot of research for parents, and I've put together a guide that they can get their hands on step by step, what I can do to monitor certain things, or information that I need to know about certain apps that they're using, just so parents are informed.
Yeah, I mean, and what about Kick? Let's talk about that, because we did a whole Target 8 investigation on that. I didn't know about it until I saw our own story on the whole thing, and it's really kind of frightening what's going on there. If you don't know, it's an app that kids can kind of share, get information, and pedophiles are able to take advantage of it.
That's right.
What do I need to know about that?
Well, Kick preys on something that kids love to do, right? They love to text. Heaven forbid they have a face-to-face conversation anymore.
Yeah,
right? Let's have it via text, even if we're sitting at the same table. And so it's really taking texting and just puts it on steroids. It gives them all kinds of things that kids love to do, whether it's adding pictures or surfing the web while they're texting, or all kinds of different things. And that's what makes it so much fun for kids.
Yeah.
And what makes it so dangerous and hard to monitor is that there are so many other things you can do within the app. It's not just texting.
Yeah.
It has these sub-apps within it that make it really difficult to monitor, and so parents just need to be aware of that.
Yeah, well, Target 8 did a great job of exposing this and letting people know about it, alerting them to the issue here. What else can we do besides just have the knowledge of it? Because it's not just this app. There are lots of them out there that are like this, and if they're not out there now, they're going to be out there tomorrow, because there are new apps that keep coming out all the time.
Yeah.
So how do I keep on top of that?
Well, I try to do some of that work for parents. I stay on top of it and push out as much information as I can through a Facebook group and a guide that I've put together that I know has been posted on Wood TV8's website.
Okay.
I tell parents all the time that internet usage is a constant risk assessment. They know their kids best, what tendencies their kids have. Can they be trusted? Have they proven trustworthy in other social and other situations?
Yeah.
The other side of the risk assessment is the information that they have about what the app can do. And so there's no prescription for parenting, right? There's no do A, B, C, and D and you're going to have a good kid. You take those two things and you go, okay, based on what I know about my kid and what I know about this app, is it worth the risk of them using it? And parents have to weigh that kid by kid.
Yeah, and keep track of it, though.
That's right.
And you know, this is something that goes back way beyond any kind of apps or phones. I mean, people were worried about it when kids got cars. What was going to happen to society when that happened? But now it's all invading our home in the form of these little tiny phones, these little computers we carry around. So you have to just be even more vigilant than you ever have been in the past.
That's right.
It's not easy to be a parent.
It's not. It never has been.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate that. All the information you're talking about can be found on our website at woodtv.com. You can also check out the report that we did on Kick and some of these other apps here. That's there as well. Emily?
Good information. Thank you.